Welcome to Designing Spaces of Hope, Rebuilding Together. I'm Debi Marie. Today, we pool our talents and resources in partnership to help families in need. There are so many families that fall through the cracks and that are in desperate situations. And every family deserves a healthy and secure home. And that's why we're here today.
The crew continues to work hard on the Stewart family home. Now's the time to talk about the home's efficiency. Air infiltration contributes to a home's energy loss, which is caused by gaps and cracks that can occur in a house over time. As part of our Designing Spaces of Hope, we're joined by Dow Building Solutions to help us better understand air sealing and perform some air sealing right here on Joy's home.
Lee, thanks so much for coming aboard as part of Dow Building Solutions and really helping us out here. Can I ask why you wanted to be involved in our special makeover?
Yeah, Debbie, well, thanks for inviting us here. The Dow Chemical Company has a long history of community involvement, and our Great Stuff products are perfect to be using around the renovation projects, air sealing, and saving money, as well as making the home more comfortable for Joy and her family.
Which we all want to do. So let's talk about air sealing. What is it and why is it so important?
Well, air leaks contribute to approximately 25 to 40% of all the energy used to heat and cool a home.
That's a lot.
So there is, and so there's a lot of opportunity to seal those gaps and cracks. The average home has approximately a half a mile of gaps and cracks throughout the house.
Seriously?
So when you add all those together, it's about the size of a standard window open all year round. So the benefits are huge. And the other benefit is you're now sealing the spaces where rodents, spiders, insects can get into the house, so you block those out as well.
So where would we find these cracks and holes in our home though?
Well, I've walked through Joy's home. There's plenty of opportunity.
Oh, okay.
There's also a checklist that you can download from dowgreatstuff.com that shows all the areas that you can use the products.
Perfect.
So Debbie, I've walked through the house and identified several areas where we can use our products. As we look at this void over here, there used to be some ventilation duct back here, but what we can do is we can take Dow's styrofoam, which is a rigid board, cut it out, and then use Great Stuff to kind of picture frame around with the air seal. Then if you wanted to do drywall or something like that to make it match the decor, you could do all that. And it's a great do-it-yourself project because it's one application. It doesn't require a lot of certification or knowledge. It's basically read the can.
So it's not hard, and you're telling me you don't need a professional, we can do it
You
ourselves.
don't. Matter of fact, we will have you spray in here shortly.
Okay.
Another area where I've noticed is right here along the baseboards. Air sealing needs to happen here to prevent the moisture from coming in, as well as losing your conditioned air, but also it blocks out the pests, so your insects, your spiders, all of those things you can seal out.
So it's doing like two jobs.
Exactly.
Okay.
So we also have foundation cracks, whether it's on the interior or the exterior of the home. Also, we've already done the door, and we have a product specifically designed for windows and doors. That way your door is sealed shut or your window is sealed shut, so it's a lower expanding foam.
Now you said we can do it ourselves, so is there anything we need to do?
We'll get safety glasses, long sleeves, gloves. We want to make sure that you don't get this on your skin.
Okay, just to be safe.
Yeah.
Got it. Let's get started.
All right. So Debbie, we've been through the house and see all the various applications interior that we can use the Dow Great Stuff products. On the exterior of the house, there's a lot of opportunities as well. You'll notice there's quite a large hole right here where the plumbing goes through. We've got a product called Big Gap Filler that's designed to fill voids up to 3 inches in diameter, so perfect application for this. First thing is we need to shake it for about 30 seconds to a minute to get everything agitated.
Okay.
And then pop the top off, twist the straw on, snug, and you're ready to start spraying.
Okay.
The nice thing is it will expand and you can trim it later.
Oh, okay, perfect. Okay, so put the hose all the way in, or should
Put it in about halfway and then go ahead and start. And there you go. And then as you're spraying, you can kind of back it out. But you can see it's starting to expand already. So if you want to, there you go, catch the other side of that pipe. And we do have a product called Great Stuff Work Wipes, and it's ideal for cleanup of Great Stuff as well as other paint and silicone products. We can come back and trim it later. Good.
Okay.
And then there you go, use that on the straw to make sure you don't get anything anywhere else.
Okay, well let's keep going. All right, Lee, I know you wanted me to come to this side of the house, but I don't see any holes, so I'm curious.
So if you look down, you can see there's an ant pile down here.
Okay.
So if you come down here, there's a big crack down here that we can use our Pest block formula. Very similar to our other products, but this has a special formulated bittering ingredient to help deter pests, ants, spiders from entering the home. So like our other products, it's going to expand as it comes out the straw. So you'll just want to go ahead and squeeze the trigger lightly until you start to see foam coming out.
So I understand what it's doing, but how do we make this look neater?
Well, once it dries, you can come back and trim it with a knife and then paint it to match the exterior of your home.
Perfect. Well, Lee, I think we did some great work, and the Stewart family's gonna be very happy.
Well, I wish Joey and her family well, and hopefully we've made the house a little more comfortable and energy efficient.
I think we have. And because it's a do-it-yourself project, our viewers are watching and they want to know where they can find the products. Where would they go?
You can go to your local hardware store, or most home improvement centers carry our products.
Okay, easy enough.
Yes.
And if we want to learn more, where do we go?
Go to dowgreatstuff.com to learn more about air sealing, which products to use for which applications, and they can download our checklist from there.
Right, the one we spoke about earlier.
That's correct.
Perfect. Well, Lee, thank you so much for being part of our makeover today. We really appreciate it.
It was my pleasure. Thanks, Debbie.
You can visit these websites to learn more about the participants on this edition of Designing Spaces.